So I got a story to tell y'all. So I got my mattress stolen. Like my mattress, like my bed. My bed got stolen, bro. So before we start off anything on this week's episode, we got to congratulate my boy on getting his fucking degree.
Hey!
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Took 5 years to get a 4-year degree, but we did it.
Hey, doesn't say how long it took on the degree.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to that. All right. So I was doing a little research, and I was at Caroline's in Massachusetts, and so I was looking at just crazy laws that the U.S. has, because there's some really, really weird laws. So I have 4 laws here. 3 are real, 1 is fake.
Okay.
And I want you guys to tell me which one you think is fake.
Okay.
It's good.
So the 4 laws are, in Vermont, it's legal to be naked in public if you left your house naked.
It's true.
2, in Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
Illegal?
Illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
Okay.
In Kentucky, it's illegal to carry an ice cream in your pocket, or an ice cream cone in your pocket. And then the last one is in Connecticut, if you want to sell pickles, it must be able to bounce. One of those is fake, made up by me, and the other 3 are real.
I actually know the Vermont one's real. So you can have public nudity if you leave your house naked.
All
That
right.
I know for a fact.
All right, so now it becomes 2
Yes.
truths and a lie.
Yeah, fact.
But here's the thing: you also have to be able to prove that you left your house naked. So if you do it, you gotta take a video of you walking out of your house naked,
Like Scott knows.
which is nutty.
so
So you
I-
can walk down Church Street
So you're
naked,
confirming?
maybe.
Yeah,
He just confirmed it.
Now it's 2 truths and a lie. So one of them
So
in
let's name
Kentucky,
them that. What? Pickles bouncing and
in
whatever?
Connecticut, you
Ice
have
cream
pickle
cone
has
in
the
the
Ice
power
cream
pocket.
cone in the pocket.
And then
donkeys
rabbits
can't
or
sleep
donkeys in a...
Donkey in a bathtub?
Yeah.
Arizona. That's wild.
All right. So one of those 3 is I made up. The other 2 are real.
I'm going to go with the pickles one. I think that's bullshit.
All right, Rylan.
An actual. Okay.
I think that's the lie.
He thinks that's the
I'll
lie.
just go cone in the pocket.
All right.
Do you actually believe that, though? Or are you trying to be different?
Just
I
choose
mean,
one
all of
you-
them are
Honestly,
crazy.
though, it's like what
So
do
just
you
pick whatever
choose?
one you think is actually fake. Even if you agree.
Okay, I'll do donkey in the
Because then if
bathtub.
all 3 of us
Donkey
just pick a
in the
different one, then
bathtub.
we could get
You
one.
think that one's fake?
Donkey in the bathtub's
What
fake.
about you? You can agree with one of them. You don't just have to go different.
I know,
But if he goes different, then we automatically get it right, though. As a squad.
Well, as a squad, yeah. I mean, hell. Just pick one of them.
ice cream in your pocket.
You're right. Ice cream in your pocket. I made that up.
Fucking go.
Rylan, you changed it though. You changed it to the donkey in the back.
Yeah, you did. You changed it.
Oh,
yeah. So you had it right.
But yeah, in Arizona, a donkey cannot sleep in a bathtub. I don't know what situation that applies,
Yeah, what happened?
but it's not allowed.
So in Connecticut,
And in Connecticut, if you want to sell pickles, they have to be able to bounce. So I don't
What do
know
you
how
mean
you
bounce?
test it. You just you drop it and it bounces.
What is that?
So what does it mean if it doesn't bounce? It's
You
expired?
can't. Yeah, you can't sell it. It's
mean,
illegal to
like,
sell.
what's-
If a cop sees you sell it,
Bro,
then he
that's
can technically
But what's the
charge
point
you
of
with
that? It's
something.
like, is it expired if it's not
Bro, that's-
bouncing?
I have no idea. I just know that that's the law.
that's crazy.
Okay.
I was for sure I got that one right.
Yeah, no. Me and I just looked at him and I was like, hell, ice cream cone in your pocket.
Dude, Scott made me change my answer.
He really cooked you.
This guy's praying on my
But yeah,
downfall.
no. If you go online and just look up crazy laws, there's one for each state, and there's some nutty ones. There's another one
What was
where
New Hampshire?
you can't. I can't remember. If you look up on your phone, you can find it. My phone is recording, obviously, but there was another one in Arkansas or something where you can't drive past a sandwich deli
Jamie, pull that
after
up.
7 p.m.
That's crazy.
and play rap music out in front of it or some shit. Some really weird, just random ass shit. Are you pulling it up?
Yeah.
You just look up funny laws. It's there's 50 for each
Jamie,
state.
pull that up.
Yeah, this is our research guy here, Evan.
I can be the research guy. I can do that.
All right. So while he's looking that up, Jason Tatum, torn Achilles. How y'all
Can't be
feeling
the
about it?
craziest one.
You look at
Brutal.
I
Try to find it.
I think they would have lost the series anyways.
The Knicks
so?
were playing really good.
They beat them twice at home, and then
Maybe.
Because I think
game 4 in New York, they were up 8 with like 3 minutes to go when he got injured. So they were on
The Knicks
track,
were up.
and they were on track to beat them in game
Who
4.
the Knicks were?
Yeah.
But didn't Jason Tatum just catch fire?
He had 42 at that point.
He had 42 and he was going off
In the third quarter?
You think he had 42 points in the third quarter?
I thought you said there was like 8 minutes left in the third quarter or something.
No, I said there's 3 minutes left in the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
And they were up 8. And the Knicks were up 8.
I don't know. I think he just hit like 2 back-to-back threes or something like that.
But like even
seen
with him
that?
having 42 and back-to-back threes,
I mean,
the Knicks were still up 8 with like 3 to go.
That's true.
No,
So-
I'm not saying the Knicks, the
all
Celtics couldn't have came
speculation.
back, but like
Yeah.
they were dominating even with Tatum having a crazy game.
Yeah.
Because Porzingis didn't have
Porzingis was playing like 12 minutes a game.
because he had like some illness or something.
Yeah.
And then
He
Drew Holiday
sucked.
played like dog shit. So they weren't like and I don't know, it just came out that JB had a partially torn right meniscus the whole series too.
Yeah. They did come out with that.
Excuses are like assholes. Everyone has them.
So what do you think was different from this year and last year?
Well, allegedly health.
For
Health.
sure. Without a doubt.
But I said it here when we were on the pod. You remember it. I was the one that said the Knicks. You and Rhodes did not say the Knicks were going for. Remember that? We'll pull back the clip. I remember it because you said the final. You said the semifinals was going to be the Cavs and the Celtics.
I don't think I said that.
We'll run it back.
I don't remember what I said. Maybe I said I don't know.
And then
Put the-
I was the
put
one
the
that
clip
brought
in
up the
right
Knicks,
now.
and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, the Knicks! I forgot about them. That's a really good pick."
Yeah.
So I was right about the Knicks, just like I was right about the Philadelphia.
Yeah, but they're not
Eagles.
winning though. Indiana's
Oh,
beating
yeah,
them.
you were really right about the Lakers too. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Lakers.
So the Lakers
if
were
you're
gonna win the
because I
chip.
know that you are, because you're definitely not playing
In
right
the
now.
last first round.
Yeah, it's what I get for believing in LeBron.
It's not his fault. It's fucking
Fuck
40.
LeBron, like I always say. Fuck LeBron.
Finals predictions.
Now,
Yeah.
Thunder Knicks.
Thunder Knicks.
Thunder Knicks, yeah.
I want Nuggets, but probably OKC, Indiana.
You think the Pacers are gonna take down the Knicks?
I think so.
Halliburton.
They're hot right now.
They are hot. They are hot.
But
They
we'll
have-
see. We'll see
The
how
Knicks,
they are.
the Knicks are like just a really good overall team though. We're like they have like my dad was talking to me about it. Like they had like 4 dudes go off for over 20. Like that's
Your dad?
Yeah,
Greg?
yeah.
Since when does he watch basketball?
When the Celtics are in the playoffs.
That's actually hilarious that he knows ball.
No, it's so funny.
That's
We were on
funny.
we were out on the golf course and the guys we were playing with were talking about basketball and he goes, "Yeah, I have no idea why Porzingis was playing like 15 minutes." And I was like I fully thought he pulled that out of his ass. Like I thought he made that up. And they just were like "Yeah, no, that's crazy." And I was like, "Wow, these guys know nothing." Then they just like believed him. And then I guess it was true. So I was like,
It is
"That's
true.
nuts."
Well,
But my dad was like, "Yeah, I pulled that." Like I knew he was playing not a lot, but like that was my limit of my knowledge.
He has not been playing well.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at 7 feet, it's got to be hard to get around. Because he's kind of old now. Like, he got
He is
drafted a
older.
while ago.
He is
In his
older.
30s, I think.
He is
Did
older
you
for
find
sure.
that the
The
New Hampshire
craziest,
one?
well, yeah, I said the craziest one was taking seaweed from the beach at night.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. It
Yeah.
was like you can't take... It was kind of stupid. It's like it's
Yeah.
illegal to take seaweed from
I thought it was gonna be-
Hampton Beach because that's the only one in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire?
At night.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be something.
So I guess in the day it's okay, but at night, no. Not
So
allowed.
they can't see you take it, so they can't punish
Yeah.
you for it.
Uh,
I guess. But no, there's some nutty
Oh,
laws.
I don't know if this is true, but it says you cannot sell the clothes you are wearing to pay gambling debt.
I mean,
no
they
one-
don't want you to
no
go
one ever
naked.
know. No one ever
You're
know.
not... If you're in Vermont, you can't do that. You'd get naked and you didn't leave your house naked.
That's true.
So I got a story to tell y'all. So I got my mattress stolen. Like my mattress, like my bed. My bed got stolen, bro.
I thought it broke.
No, like my actual bed got stolen, bro, from my house.
Like the one you and Sierra sleep on.
Yes, like my actual mattress got stolen.
So is this why you got a new mattress?
Bro, yes.
So you
No,
you were lying
when,
to me?
No, when I got it, yes, yeah.
You just made that up so that way
What?
you could tell me
What?
this?
What?
Because you said like the bed frame or...
No, that's true. We were never getting a new bed.
Oh,
getting a bed frame.
so you were getting a new bed frame.
Yes,
and then,
bro.
now you're also getting a new mattress because someone stole it out of your house.
So hear this, right? Let me preface the story so that way it'll make sense later. Sierra's been trying to convince me to get a new bed frame for the longest time and a new mattress for the longest time because it's like an old set, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was here last time, she called me and said that she had broke the bed frame. So she went to Mattress Firm and she ordered a new bed frame, right? So like it's cool, whatever. So like, all right, it'll be delivered like Monday or Tuesday the following week. So she gets a call at work and they're like, "Oh, our planned drop-off time for the mattress or the
Bed frame.
bed frame is like 12 to 4." she couldn't get home in time to actually come and let them in. So she's like, well, if I tell my dad to go unlock the door and I leave the door unlocked, can you guys go in and just set it up for us? And we're like, yeah, as long as we have verbal confirmation, we can go in your house. And it's these 2 Mexican dudes, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And she paid a little bit extra for them to assemble it because they had to like put some parts together. And this was different because with the new technology, it's like a box spring connected to a bed frame. So it's not 2 separate pieces. It's all in one, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. That night I had runs, but I was like, all right, Sierra, I'm gonna come and check out the new stuff before I go to runs. So I go upstairs and I sit on the bed and I'm like, Sierra, this is not our bed. Like, dead ass. I'm like, this is not our shit, bro. And she's like, what are you talking about? I think it's our bed. She goes and sits down and she's like, I think you're just tripping. I think it's just like because it's a little bit higher. So the box spring that we got was higher than the one we had before. Mm-hmm. So she's like, I think you're just tripping. I think it's the same bed, right? So I'm like, Sierra, I'm telling you, bro, this is not our bed, bro. This is not our bed. And the way I knew it was because our bed was a little bit old. So if you lifted it up, it was a little yellow from it being so old and a lot of people sleeping on it.
Yeah.
I go and I lift up the shit. It's a brand new mattress. It's a brand new mattress. So at first I started to get tight at her because I'm like, you wanted a new mattress this whole time. You just didn't tell me, and you lied about the bed frame breaking. You just ordered a new mattress. She's like, bro, I'm telling you right now, I swear to God, I didn't order a new mattress. I'm like, you're fucking lying. What? Where's our mattress? Bro. So we call the people. Apparently someone in like our area had also ordered the same bed frame, but also ordered a new mattress. And they got the shit switched, and they fucking took our mattress and gave us the new bed.
So, like, they didn't take it maliciously.
No. They took our mattress and fucking scrapped it, and we just got this random ass bed.
You had a Tempur-Pedic bed, bro, and you got whatever the fuck they bought in return.
Yes.
That is tragic.
Wait, your bed was nice?
Nice ass bed, bro.
No.
It was
Tempur-Pedic,
old. I'll give you that. It was old. It had been through some shit, but like
A
it was
Tempur-Pedic
nice,
bed is like $5,000,
bro. And it was like a California King, bro. That shit was
Oh,
fucking
so that shit's
massive,
like $8,000.
Shit was massive,
So
bro.
can you get it back or no?
That shit was scrapped, bro. They scrapped the shit.
Did they throw it in the dumpster outside at least, and you could like
So what are you
go
gonna
fish it out?
do? There should be like a refund.
So
or
I
some
call
shit.
him, right? And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, we got rid of it. He's like, but good news is it's on us. Well, you'll get the $250 back for the bed frame. I go, bro, I don't give a fuck about the bed frame. I want my bed back. I don't give a fuck about the frame.
Yeah.
He's like, well,
The bed was worth way more than $250.
he's like, well, this is actually one of our best sellers. It's like $2,000. I'm like, bro, if anybody has ever paid $2,000 of their own money for this, they're fucking selling meth. So I go online and it actually is $2,000, and I'm like, every day I'm waking up with back pain and shit. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I will say is Caroline and I have tried. No, not even that. I laid on a Tempur-Pedic. We went to the Tempur-Pedic store just to fuck around. By far the most comfortable bed I've ever laid in my life. Like Tempur-Pedic is legit.
Yes,
like Tempur-Pedic is legit, and they're worth their money.
Yes.
What'd you get? What was it?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
No clue. It's a king, so like the size is similar, but we had a
It's
California king,
Tempur-Pedic.
but it's not. Yes, bro.
What is
The
it? Just too
only-
firm? Like
To be honest, the guy did make a good point. He's like, well, you got to sleep on it for a while for it to actually break into your body, which is true with any new mattress. But like,
still.
I'm like, bro.
Is it a
So-
box spring mattress though, or like
No,
a hybrid?
no. It's like a box spring, the frame, and then an actual mattress. So it's like an actual mattress.
But like, do you know, like, because there's mattresses where it's like a spring mattress, or there's a hybrid where it's like memory foam and then the springs.
No clue, bro. I don't know.
Okay, because
So-
I don't like any
The
springs in my
only
mattress.
cool thing about it is it comes with a remote, and you can like fucking move the bed up and down like halfway. So like if I want to sit up,
And like
while
watch
I watch a
TV or
movie,
something.
or I can like if like I sprain my ankle or something, I can lift the bed up like this.
Oh, so you can lift up both sides.
Both sides. So I guess that's pretty cool.
That's fire.
But like,
give it that
I'm
little-
waking up with fucking back pain.
Yeah.
My fucking.
Well, to be
neck
honest,
hurts,
that's
I'm
not
like,
even the mattress. Like that's just the bed frame raising. So you could have done that with your own mattress.
What?
To raise, like with the remote, because the
What?
bed frame is what is lifting. Like with your remote, it's connected
Yeah,
to the
actually,
bed
you're right,
frame,
you're right,
so
yeah,
your
no,
mattress
you're
would have
right,
still
you're right.
raised.
That's actually yeah, that's right, that's right.
So you would have been living lavish.
Yeah, I would have had the Tempur-Pedic California
Oh my
King
God.
with the shit that could
Yeah.
move your shit up and down.
Yeah, and now you
I
got
fucking snatched my shit, bro.
That's wild.
that's crazy.
Bro, I almost shed a tear.
No,
I laid on that shit like
I
this,
know
bro.
that.
I'm like fucking A, man.
Like when you get a good mattress, bro,
Bro.
that shit is holy.
Bro. So to this day, I'm still mad as fuck, bro. And they're like, yeah, sorry, I don't know what we can
So
do.
what
man.
was this company name? So I know not to buy from them.
Mattress Firm? It's like a legit company. Fucking
course.
legit.
Mattress firm. Bro, have you heard the
Slander
conspiracy
mattress
theories
firm.
about mattress firms?
Oh my god.
Fucking, I believe
yeah.
all of them now. I believe all of them, bro.
Like allegedly, so Caroline's the one that told me about it. Like so allegedly, like because if you think about it, when you go into a mattress firm or like you look at a mattress firm, you just see them all around like randomly, right? But you don't like see a lot of people in them. So like, how do they stay open? And so like, there's a conspiracy theory that they are like, it's actually like a sex ring. And they like get women and then they take them and then people don't know about it because it's like a mattress. It's like hiding in plain sight. Like that's the idea of the conspiracy theory because like they're like, how else would they stay in business? Because nobody's ever in there. Like I've gone to a mattress firm once and I didn't buy anything when I was in there because it was all overpriced, in my opinion.
It's like a dealership.
Yeah, it's like
Especially now, how expensive beds are. $2,000 bed.
Well, I guess somebody had to have been buying something.
Exactly. Like,
But like that's just what I've heard about Mattress Firm, and like I've always kind of looked at it and thought like,
but what if someone else actually didn't order something in the area and they just snatched?
They just
shit?
wanted your
Because
bed.
they wanted us to try out their bed to like maybe word of mouth, like tell other people like, yo, this mattress is fire, buy it.
yeah.
and it backfired. Because you're hearing here first on the 4TV pod. Shit ain't busting.
Did you talk to the neighbor? You know
It
who
wasn't
it
a
is?
neighbor. They were just like someone in the Upper Valley. So it's like Enfield, Lebanon, Hanover. Like it's not even like yeah, bro. They're like someone in the surrounding radius
They
had
messed up
a
that
similar
bad.
order. I was like, bro, like that's just fucking crazy. You took
Shout
my
out
fucking
to my dad.
bed,
That's
bro.
calling.
Like it's like, come on, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, Anna Tempur-Pedic.
that's crazy.
Does your bed have like cooling gel or anything, or is it just
No.
like?
I will say it's getting a little better as I've slept on it for like 3 weeks now because it's forming in my body. But still,
Yeah.
it's just like I would have never had to break in anything, bro. If I just got my shit, if I just got the right
Yeah.
order, bro, I would have never had to break in nothing, and I had a bed that was way better.
I thought
And
you
bigger.
were about to say though they like stole your mattress like something like no, not these guys. Like
No, I was
I
cl- I
totally
was-
thought you were just
yeah,
saying
I
somebody
was-
like broke into your
No,
house.
no, I was
And
clip farming. I was
that's
clip
what they were talking.
Yeah, you definitely were clip farming.
Yeah,
on
I'm
that
here.
shit.
I like you. I'm here for it.
Like somebody stole my mattress. Like when you were
They did
talking.
though. They did.
They
did.
say,
They
like,
really
that.
Boy
did.
literally stole my
They
mattress.
did. They did.
Alright.
That's fair.
So now that you got a story, I've been talking to you guys about the new Audi that I got. And so basically, this story, all I got to say is, fuck Audi Nashua, fuck Audi dealerships. They're scam artists. And they're
Slander
not
on
going to be a
Audi.
sponsor of this podcast because they've been asking. So basically, I got a new Audi. I got it inspected, and then it wouldn't lock. Like the guy that sold it to me, the car would not lock. Whether you use the car lock, whether you use the key fob, it wouldn't work. So then I'm like, all right. And then like the sunroof, like this is kind of notorious of Audis, but there's like a cloth sunroof cover that they have that like goes over the sunroof or under the sunroof, so like it blocks the sun from coming in, and it breaks all the time. So it's super expensive to fix, and it's really prone to breaking again. So then what happened is, so I look in there and you just see like a coil sticking out, and when you try to run it, like it just goes like it's bad, bad. And I'm like, so we just bought this brand new car, and the sunroof doesn't even work. Then I found out it was the cover, so we made it work. And then it starts to rain, and my car, the passenger seat, you guys saw, just the floor gets saturated. Like it's like I just took a piss down there. It gets wicked wet. So I'm like, shit. I need to get that fixed, and I need to get that fixed. And then I was like, I'll get an estimate for like a backup camera and stuff.
Yeah.
So I bring it to Audi Nashua. I go there. They're like, oh, by the way, are you sitting here to wait, or are you coming back? And I was like, I'm sitting here to wait. He's like, all right, it's going to be 5 hours. And I'm like, 5 hours?
For an estimate?
No, for them to like, yeah, not even like to fix anything. Like for them to like, because for the Audis, like specifically since it's not an American-made car, they got to order the parts and stuff.
Yeah.
So they said, I'm like, 5 hours? Are you shitting me? Like, I wish you would have told me before coming. I would have had somebody come with me.
For sure, yeah.
So then I'm sitting there. The waiting area, I'll give it to them, was wicked nice. Hella snacks. So I wait.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Is snacks.
So I'm sitting there waiting. And then, like, the guy comes to me back with my total estimate because I asked him to throw in a couple estimates. Yeah. So they tested my key fob. They said my key fob doesn't work, so I need to get a new key fob. The key fob is literally just this thing.
Yeah.
$850. $850 for this thing.
Okay.
So I'm like, whoa. Then, luckily, the part that I said that I'm missing, where like it's a little piece of plastic in the hood that would stop the water from coming in, that was only like $500. They were expecting it to be way worse. Then they go tell me to fix the sunroof, $3,000. Then they see some oil on my engine. They're like, "Oh, your engine's leaking. That's another $3,000." And they didn't even throw up the backup camera. They give me an estimate for $7,200. I'm like, "You're out of your fucking mind." So I'm like, "Shit." So like, we're like, I don't know what to do. They have to wait to order it, so they're like, we'll reach out to you once we order the stuff, and then you can come back and get it done. And I was like, well, I guess this is what I got to do, because I came to a couple places around here like Raponi that aren't specialized in Audi, and they're just like, yeah, you need to go to Audi for this. I'm like, shit, I'm shit out of luck. Then I drive back, I go to, it's like German car company right in Concord, which is like a guy my dad used to lease out our apartment to. He owns it, good guy. I go and see it, and he's like, he looks at it, he goes, he tests my key fob, it's not broken. It's just like this part right here is like, doesn't, like, the reason why you have to hit it really hard is because this part isn't snug up against like the control panel where like it needs to push to actually activate what happens. So I literally just need a new version of this, which he found on Amazon for $30.
Yeah, you just need a case, not that.
So instead of $850,
so instead of $850, it's $30.
Oh my!
But it gets better. So then he goes into my sunroof, and we realize that the place I got it from tinted the sunroof, so I don't even need the cloth. He literally, free of charge, just cuts the coil out, and then the thing that like moves that you used to hold the cloth just moves freely. There's no more clanging noise, and then I can just set it up in the middle, and you guys don't even notice it. Like it just looks like it's part of the car.
Yeah.
I don't even need the cloth, so that's another $3,000 I saved.
You did it for free.
For free. He did it for free. So then I go and I'm like, all right. And then I ask him to look at the engine. He goes, your engine is not leaking oil. What happened here is some oil leaked out when they were filling your oil.
Yeah, what usually happens.
So not only did they falsely diagnose my key is completely gone, need a whole new key, they falsely diagnosed that my engine is leaking oil, try to charge me $3,000 for it.
That's wild.
And so I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? And then like the thing with the plastic and the water leaking, I forgot to show him when I was there. But like, I fuck Audi Nashua. I will never go there again. You guys are pieces of shit, and they're trying to scam the shit out of me.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Like,
Especially the oil one. Like,
The oil one is
that's
crazy.
wild.
Who checked it? Who's checking it?
Literally,
the pony guy?
no. So like, when they gave me the estimate,
No.
The new guy checking
The new guy
the
checking
new
it.
guy checking it, it's like a guy from Concord. He bought the company from his dad, who used to own it, and it's a German car company. And Audi is a German car.
Audi's German.
Audi, Volkswagen, and Porsche are like the three big ones that he
yeah.
does. And he says he can do everything. Like, he can do state inspection. He can do everything that the Audi place can do. And he's not scamming me, charging me an arm and a leg. Because he's like, what Audi does is they just don't want to fix what you got. Mm-hmm. They literally just replace it completely. Like, they get you a brand new piece of it, even if it's fixable. So now I'm paying $30 to get what I needed to get fixed instead of $7,200. So that is why you'll never catch me going to an Audi dealership again.
Shout out that guy.
Shout out German guy. Come on, man.
I don't even remember his name. It's German Auto Works in Concord, New Hampshire, I think is the name of the company. I don't know the guy's name.
Shout out German
Auto
Auto
Works.
remember his name.
Here's what I did.
This
is I
motherfucker just
reached out
wanted
to
to
Adam, who
slander
also
Audi,
has the
Audi Nashua. He just wanted to slander them.
Any Audi dealership, to be honest, because they were just doing what every Audi dealership does. But I helped him out, because then I told Adam about them, who also has an Audi, and now he's going to start going there.
Because did he always go to Nashville for his?
He went to Nashville for his. He knew of a guy that's kind of similar, because this guy also used to be an Audi tech, and then he left and bought this place.
Right.
The guy that Adam goes to is also in Nashua, but he works out of his house. He doesn't have like his actual business. So this guy's kind of more legit, and he's way closer.
Way closer. It's in Concord.
So that's my story about Audi. And if you have an Audi car and you're in the New Hampshire area, literally I think it's German Auto Works, Concord, New Hampshire, right near Smoke Show Barbecue. Go there. Do not go to Audi. They're scammers.
And don't go to Smoke Show Barbecue. Go to 603 Barbecue.
Shout out 603 Barbecue. We just went there. I will say, one of the greatest ribs I've ever had.
That shit gave him pre-cum.
Yeah, I was
You were all over that bone, huh?
Yeah, he had two hands and saying, dude, there's some pressure I ever had before.
But yeah, no, they're valid. So yeah, shout out 603 Barbecue, because they're fire.
Yeah, great lunch. It was a great lunch.
I've been meaning to talk to you guys about like technology advancements and stuff, obviously, because like that's a huge part of society now. Mm-hmm. So I have a story for y'all. So Sierra's dad's kind of losing his mind a little bit, as you kind of know.
Yep.
But during the day, since he's like kind of retired now, he'll come and watch our dog for us during the day, take her out, just hang out with her, so he has something to do. And like a couple weeks ago, he had texted Sierra and he's like, your TV stopped working. It's just froze. So I'm gonna go back to my house and I'll just bring Lily over. I mean, Sarah like, fuck you mean it froze? We just got a brand new TV like a couple months ago. It's a new Samsung TV. We're like, fuck you mean it froze? So we go back. He's telling the truth. TV's frozen.
So you need the new 85
So
inch
at
for
first-
$303.
Yeah, it's true.
So at first I'm pissed off, right? Because I'm like, we just bought the shit like 2 months ago. How the fuck is it frozen, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm like, okay, maybe it needs new batteries, right? And I'm looking on the back of it, and I'm like, can't seem to get this like cover off, right? Sierra's reading the manual, bro. The back of the fucking remote has a solar panel on it, so I have to charge my remote in the sun. I have to put that bitch in the fucking sun to get the remote to work. There's no
crazy.
batteries. There's no fucking batteries.
Oh, that's weird.
Leave it right in your windowsill.
Literally have to put that bitch on the windowsill, bro. That's crazy. My
I mean,
fucking
hey,
remote,
save the planet.
my remotes to put it like what?
There's no charger for it?
No, it's you can buy a charger for it, but it
But
didn't come
still,
with
it
a charger.
doesn't come with it?
But I'm like, bro, I have to charge
my
my
God.
remote to my TV, or I have to put the bitch in the sun.
That's
That's
wild.
crazy.
Is it a good TV at least?
It's a Samsung.
Samsung
It's
is
like
supposed to be
one of the
valid.
best TVs.
Yeah.
But it's like so high tech that it doesn't even fucking have batteries in it anymore.
Might
I'm
as
like,
well
bro,
just
I
get
need just put batteries in it.
Might as well just get a TLC,
No,
little
dead ass,
Roku
bro.
remote.
Like,
what
at
the
that
fuck,
point.
bro?
For real.
I'm
That's
paying- I'm
crazy.
paying
though.
all this money
Charging it
for-
with a solar panel, like I like it. Like I agree with like solar panels. Not
Like
a
the
bad
idea of it for
It's
sure.
It's
but
a good
I'm like,
idea,
bro,
but like it's probably something you should tell people.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they did tell you. You guys just didn't read, but
But they probably put in a manual that no one reads. No one reads a
No
TV
one
manual.
reads
So it wasn't frozen. The remote just
No,
wasn't
it was just
working?
dead
Yeah.
because it didn't have sun battery.
I totally thought you were going in another direction. I thought you were about to say Pops looked up some porn on your TV and
And then it got stuck.
and then he got a bug on your new TV.
Yo.
No, that'd be crazy.
The viruses hit the
That'd be
TV, hit the Samsung.
Bro, imagine your
Yo.
future father-in-law just spanking one out right on your
Yeah.
I
couch.
can't blame him, bro. I can't blame him.
Hey, you know,
He's
times
trying to get
are hard.
active.
Times are
He's
hard.
trying to get active.
Trying to get active.
No, bro.
You
Did you
quit
take
that.
the plastic screen off your TV? Like there's like a
Yeah.
plastic wrap.
Yeah.
So, because Sean's parents, when we lived at Sean's house,
Yeah.
bringing back up Sean
kept
and
it
that
on?
horrible, they left it on, bro, and like it melted to the TV a little bit.
Ooh.
Because like you're not supposed to leave it on because it's
Yeah.
plastic, and then the TV.
They just
creates
didn't want
heat.
fingerprints on it or something?
Yeah, like dude, when Sean got a new car, like they got the new Honda, I think it was the new Honda Civic 2025.
Yeah.
And so it came plastic wrapped, like the inside of the car, so that way it wouldn't be dirty when it got delivered. They made him drive with the plastic wrap inside the car for a month before he brought it back home. Like he wasn't allowed to take the plastic wrap off the inside of the car to drive it around. So he was driving in plastic wrap seats for a month.
That's OD.
That's wild.
Like they just were like, it's too dirty.
Filipinos like to do
I was
that
about to say,
too.
that's some foreign parents right there.
Yeah.
That's some foreign parents
Filipinos
for
like,
sure.
what is Sean? What is?
He's Uzbekistan.
It's
So.
like, yeah, it's some foreign shit.
That's some foreign shit, bro.
You go into a Filipino household, you got plastics over the seats, like the couches, the sofas, the TV.
All right, well, this is interesting. So now that you brought it up, so his real name is Shaprior.
I didn't even know that.
That's his Shaprior Mirzaev.
That's a cool name.
So, were you were born in the Philippines or
No, I was
America?
born here.
Okay,
Concord.
so you don't have a birth name from the Philippines. You
Nah.
Just, okay.
Nah.
'Cause I was like, I never got to know his real name. 'Cause,
But
like,
my name is actually kind of, people like this story. So my parents' names are Ray and Lanny. My
okay,
name's Rylan. My
Yeah.
sister's name's Lyra. So
it combines.
they
their
combine their names, yeah, like the R and the
Oh,
Y
that's actually tough.
from my dad's name, the L and the A.
That's
Oh,
actually
that's
fire.
awesome.
Yeah,
names. I was gonna
What
say because
the
I ain't never
heck?
heard of a Rylan before.
Yeah.
But
That's tough.
yeah.
That's sweet.
whoa,
Wow.
whoever that was, I think that was Cameron. I don't know.
Benny was doing something.
Benny's always doing something, bro. That guy,
He's being naughty.
He's probably getting that food.
maybe.
Yeah.
He doesn't really steal people's food like that though, but he's just a dumb dog. Like I love him to death, but not the smartest cookie in the batch
At all.
at all.
I need my own dog for sure. Oh my god.
If you were to get a dog, what kind?
I don't know, Australian Shepherd maybe. People have been telling me. I like the
Yeah.
Cane Corso too.
Big
That
dog?
thing is scary.
Yeah, they're scary.
my
but
uncle
they-
has
Big ass
two of
dog,
them.
bro. 2 is crazy.
Yeah.
You get a golden retriever, right?
Hell yeah.
You already have.
Shout
Lily.
out golden retrievers.
You already have.
It's
Lily.
my dog, man.
Those are the best, in my opinion.
For sure.
All right, so I don't know if you guys have heard, but like recently, there's been a big debate. Fuzi was sending us it: 100 humans
Or
versus one silverback gorilla.
Oh, you guys haven't talked about this yet?
No,
Wait, we didn't do this last pod?
no,
Are you sure we didn't we
People
talk about
love
last
this.
episode?
no, because Fu had texted us like a week and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
And the last one was recorded a while ago.
I already have my answer, bro.
All right, so go ahead, share it.
Actually, we'll give me some parameters. Are we talking like average?
So we'll say because we'll say 100 men.
What you mean by that?
I mean,
What you mean by that?
I mean they
Say it with your
identify
chest. Say it with your chest.
identify
Say it with
as
your
they
chest.
identify
Say it with
as
your
males,
chest. Yeah.
and they're above the age of 18.
Okay.
And they range from, we'll say, 18 to 45. So prime age, where you're not too young, where you're kind of soft, and you're not too old, where you're kind of soft.
And how big's a silverback?
Regular silverback gorilla, he's probably 500 pounds. These guys,
I got my answer, bro.
these are like roughly 200-pound men.
If you think the men are winning, bro, you're on crack. If you think 100 men are taking out a
What?
silverback gorilla, bro, you're crazy.
So listen,
All
so
at
I
the
just
same
said they're
time?
all at the same
How
time.
are they all gonna get them at the same time?
You can literally just get on top of it, no? Like,
Dude, a silverback
I mean, yeah,
gorilla.
like, some people are dying, but like,
And
then-
then
here's
here's
the
the
thing.
thing. If you're in that bunch, right? You see 6 dudes just get fucking slaughtered. Are you gonna go attack that gorilla?
True.
Oh hell no! You second guessing about as you attack that gorilla, bro? Because you know
That
damn
is
well
the
your shit's
thing.
gonna be fucked up.
Is if you go in and like everyone has to just be committed. If you're okay with
like
dying,
some people are dying.
Yes, people are dying.
absolutely. But like,
So
But no one
people
wants
are
to be the
okay-
one to
no,
die.
I'm saying in this
there's some crazy
hypothetical though,
motherfuckers at 100.
there's out of the 100, like everyone has to be okay with dying. Like everyone has to go in like being okay with dying.
But that's not the original question. That's everyone's arguing about. It's 100 men, average men, versus silverback.
Yeah,
gorilla.
but
Well,
you
here's
play
the
that
deal:
as a
is one of
factor.
them, one of you. The thing is one of you has to leave.
Like,
So like
that's
it's
the goal.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
end
yeah,
is like
yeah.
if you guys like if you both are just alive, it goes until one of the two combatants are dead.
Oh, yeah.
So either the gorilla's dead or all 100 people are dead.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I think the
gorilla-
You
100.
think so?
A gorilla's
I think the
winning.
100
100
people. I think
people.
100 people. I think 100 people would take it.
You guys are on meth.
See, the thing
You
is,
guys
I
are on
want to
that.
say
No,
that.
I'm saying if everyone is in there knowing that it's life or death,
yeah, but
that you
still,
have to kill the
it's
gorilla
still
or you die.
You could put 100 of the rocks in there, and they're not coming out alive.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
with
Well,
Yeah.
all of them aren't coming out alive, but some of them are for
None
sure.
of them. None of them are coming out alive.
Dude, the gorilla
That's
is only
crazy
10
stuff.
times stronger than a human, which is a lot. But there's 100 humans.
Yes. If all 100 humans got fucking parachuted in a helicopter and just dropped onto the gorilla, sure, maybe we're taking him down. But if we're in a fucking cage together and you see a gorilla right there and there's 100 of us, bro, we're cooked. We're cooked.
Nah,
I don't think so, bro. People are coming in from the front, then the behind, and then
Yeah,
it's getting
it's
surrounded.
cooked. Like there's some people that are gonna get knocked the fuck out.
For sure.
He's killing dudes, bro. Like, he's killing all 100 of you, bro.
All it takes is one person to get a fucking stick and put that shit in his eye.
You're in a cage, though. Oh, actually, is the question in a cage or are you just in an open field or some shit?
You're in an
It's
arena.
an
arena, but you have no weapons.
No
just
weapons?
just
Oh, you're cooked. There's no
just your
weapons.
hands and your body.
I know
Just
some
your
people
hands?
are cooked.
Just
but I
your
feel
hands,
like,
bro?
100 people, bro. That's
I
just
agree.
a lot of people.
I
It's
agree.
not that many people.
You have a
bro.
whole army versus
All right,
one
well, you haven't
gorilla,
even
bro.
said
What do
anything,
you think?
Evan. What about you?
Well, I see Scott's point because
Bro.
you do got the people who are like, okay, people are dying. I don't want to do this shit. Like, I'm
That's
gonna back
true.
out. Like, but like at the end of the day, it's like it's like okay, don't think of that. It's just 100 men versus a gorilla.
Yeah,
But you have to think of it as what it is, though. That's actually what would happen. You don't just go in there with yes, you're in survival mode, so yes, naturally you're like, I'm gonna do whatever I do to get out of this, right? But you see 10, 20 dudes get slaughtered in front of your face, bro. You're not going towards the gorilla.
Well, what if
Some people
what
are
if now I
built
change?
different.
What if I change it to where if you don't kill the gorilla within an hour, you all die, and the gorilla.
So no
I
matter
don't
what,
think-
you're dying.
I don't know.
No, so you
Hours.
can kill the gorilla in an hour. If all 100 of you team together and everyone jumps on the
Yeah.
gorilla at like the same time,
That's what I'm saying.
Because think
You-
about
you'll-
this.
y'all kill him in an hour.
Think about the question too. It's about a law of averages, right? So you're gonna have some people who are huge. You're gonna have some people like Rhodes that are in there just tiny.
yeah, sure.
If the parameters was like, I have 100 dudes who are like
100
foot,
Scott Lamprons.
I'm not a huge dude, so we're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. If you had like 100 dudes who were like,
100 rocks. You said that they still would not win.
probably not, bro. Probably not.
So then, who? 100 of whose?
Like Eddie House,
Who's Eddie
Oh.
House?
like the power lifter. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
mean
talking
Eddie
about?
Hall?
Oh, Eddie Hall.
Eddie
yeah.
Hall.
Eddie
That's
House,
a
that's what
basketball
I'm
player.
saying.
That's a basketball player. That's a
2008
basketball
NBA. Yo, the Celtics lost to
Not Eddie
Celtics.
House.
You got Eddie right.
Motherfucker's
Who the
shooting-
fuck is that guy?
All he's doing is shooting threes. That dude is got a headband.
He's trying to
on.
be boys in the gorilla. He's trying to dab that motherfucker up.
That's hilarious.
Nah, if it was like 100 Eddie Halls, maybe.
Oh,
Well,
no,
I mean, yeah,
You do
100 of the strongest men ever.
And that's still debatable in my opinion.
Oh my
What do you mean?
God.
You think it's debatable whether they would beat him?
No, I'm sorry. If there's 100 rocks, he's losing.
But if
Gorilla
you take
is
100
dead.
average men, bro,
100 who's?
100 rocks?
like the rocks.
The bear's dying. The gorilla's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So he's with me.
But that wasn't the question. I'm just exaggerating. I'm saying if you have 100 average men from 18 to 45, they're not getting out of the cage alive or the arena alive.
You don't
No
have
chance.
faith.
No chance.
Ye have little faith.
You're right. I have zero faith.
I'm
It's
gonna-
not little. Don't get it twisted.
I'll say yes, it will.
All right.
You're
So
saying
here's-
so you agree with them?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit now. Instead of a silverback gorilla, it's a grizzly bear.
Which one? Oh, wait. Grizzly.
Which one's
Grizzly.
the aggressive one? That's the aggressive
Grizzly
one?
bear.
Yeah.
Grizzly
Same.
bear is the aggressive one.
Same thing.
And grizzly bear is stronger and larger than a silverback gorilla.
Oh, you already know my
And
answer.
it has sharp teeth. So do gorillas, and it has like 4-inch claws.
You already
Yeah,
know my
no.
answer.
I think gorilla bear.
Gorilla bear. Shout out to the gorilla bear if you're watching, and we know that you are.
Grizzly bear, yeah.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
I think with your hands, I think the grizzly bear is gonna take.
Yeah, because the claws and the teeth alone.
And with how thick its hide is,
Yeah.
like, I don't think like you'd have nothing to penetrate. Like you'd all have to get on and like somehow choke it out.
Even that, it's just going to stab you with its long ass claws.
We'll just have Khabib wrestle it.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
That's
Some Dagestani motherfuckers. You need at least 50 of those motherfuckers.
We get some
Fearless ass dude.
Nurjans and some Shahriors over there. Damn, yeah, no. But like, cause Fu when Fu sent us that originally, he did send us like specifications of like.
I mean,
But he said like a 5'2" dude, and
No,
like
he said 5'9",
Wow.
200 pounds.
okay, that's what it was, 5'9", 200 pounds. Like that's a big dude. A 5'9" guy
that's
that's
like-
200 pounds is a big guy.
Yeah.
He might not be all muscle, but he's a big guy.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that you think 100 humans can't take down a gorilla.
You're delusional. All three of you are fucking delusional.
Bro, I don't
Bro,
think so.
you just said the law of averages. The gorilla's only 10 times stronger than a human. If there's 100 of them, there's 10
Yes.
times the amount of humans.
If 100 people are dropped on top of the gorilla, yes, dude, I'm agreeing with you. But there's never going to be a point where there's 100 people on top of the gorilla at the same exact time. It's never going to happen. You think there's going to be more than 10 people at once?
easily,
constantly people going at him.
you're going to have to talk and be like, we all have to commit to this or we're all going to die.
You might as
You're
well
saying
say
there's no chance at all, ever?
no chance. No
Ever.
chance.
See, what
No
you don't
chance.
realize, bro, is
Everything,
humans are animals too. Like, even though we're more civilized now, bro, like, humans are not far away. Like, I mean, you see these apocalyptic movies, like, society's fragile. One little tip in the wrong direction, bro, and people could be savages.
We're talking about a fucking gorilla, bro.
I know. So the people are going to be
Dude, said
savages, and they're going to
society's
fucking
fragile.
team up and kill the gorilla. There's going to be some dead humans for sure.
Yeah, 100 of them.
No. I would
All
honestly
right,
say,
leave,
like,
leave in the comments what y'all think. 100 average men from 18 to 45 or a silverback gorilla. Who's getting out of the arena?
we'll do a poll on it.
We'll do a poll. Actually, we'll post it on the Instagram.
IG.
We'll do a poll.
All right.
Humans.
And then when we win,
the
Scott
indomitable
has
human
to-
spirit. You ever seen that shit?
what?
No, you haven't.
The human spirit?
Yeah, the human spirit. The
No.
indomitable. All the memes of that shit. You haven't seen any
No.
of the memes of that shit. Y'all don't scroll. You don't bum. a couple
I
scrolls
scroll
every
for
now
sure.
and then.
I scroll for sure.
I
What is
scroll
it?
on
Y'all
YouTube.
for you
shit.
pages are ass though.
What is it? What is it?
Nah, it's just like memes about the 100 men versus the.
Oh, the same shit.
I have
Yeah.
seen that. I've seen memes about it a lot, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cooked. They're cooked.
I be scrolling nowadays though, but like not as much as I used to. Sometimes I would go like 3.
what do you
4
scroll on
hours.
TikTok?
Yeah, I'll go back and forth like Instagram here, and a couple reels, and then over
See,
here.
here's my
Get a
thought
couple
on it, though.
dopamine
Is
hits
I
and-
deleted TikTok a long time ago. I think Instagram Reels are better than TikTok though. Like I think
It's just a
Instagram
different-
Reels is way funnier.
It's a different vibe. For
Well,
sure.
It is different vibe, but I think for me personally, like maybe it's just my feed on Instagram Reels. It's funny as fuck. Like
But
way
it's-
funnier than the videos I remember from
The
TikTok.
reason why it is different is because TikTok isn't made. It's not that it's not made to be funny, but you have a lot of like day in the lives on TikTok or like other content. I feel like when you look at Instagram Reels, it's just the dumbest shit, which is hilarious.
TikTok doesn't allow for
for like as dumb of things.
for like
Yeah.
they censor it a lot more
Yeah.
on TikTok than Instagram Reels.
Like for
You can say
example, you
whatever
wouldn't
want.
post like a day in the life of a dental student on Instagram. You might
Yes,
post sometimes.
there's a girl in my
can.
class that does that.
Yeah, but I guarantee you she
can.
did it on TikTok way before she did it on Instagram. I'll put money on that.
No, she has a whole Instagram page promoted.
She
to
probably
it, and
does
I've
both
looked
at the same time, but like she's
No,
probably
she
gonna get
started her
more
Instagram
views on
first.
TikTok than
Way more
Instagram.
views, way
You get more views on TikTok for shit like that.
Probably, yeah.
But Instagram Reels, you get more views on like.
When you think of
fucking-
Instagram Reels, all you think of is just like the dumbest shit.
yeah.
You think of the dumb, well,
Like-
I'm agreeing. It's like
yeah.
the dumbest, the funniest shit. All the
Yeah.
other stuff is on TikTok too.
Well,
It's
for
like,
us,
yeah,
it's
like
the algorithm's changing everybody's
For sure,
thing.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
It's like everything. It's not just the.
All right, so then what's on your algorithm?
right now?
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
bunch
let's
of
see. Scroll it and show the camera.
That's just me. Scott's got a bunch of fucking women in bikinis.
shaking ass.
Yeah, Sierra, don't watch.
No, she doesn't watch.
Yeah.
Sleep. No, because I use YouTube Shorts and that's just because
That's the worst shit ever, bro.
no, there's some good ass shit on there.
You're the only person I know that watches like religiously watches
Nah,
YouTube.
and you
Shorts.
be
Well, that's because I
watching
just like
Did
to
you
let
say you watch Facebook Reels too? Or
Facebook Reels is crazy.
LinkedIn Reels.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
LinkedIn.
If I ever found out you was on Facebook watching Reels, bro, I might have to end our friendship, dog.
Just call it a day.
You're not in the wedding next year, bro.
Oh
Like,
my
you're not-
god.
Call it a day.
Call it a day, bro. 15 years is enough, bro.
Facebook Reels is crazy.
I didn't even know Facebook has Reels.
I think they do.
The
They
only
probably
thing
do.
I
Every,
use
every
is-
fucking
they
app
do,
does,
they
bro.
Yeah, the only thing I
LinkedIn
use,
has fucking Reels, bro. Snapchat got their own
LinkedIn
Reels.
has Reels.
Yeah,
Of
but it's like
what?
it's like
Business shit.
promoting jobs and shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
but, like,
Oh,
It's
I
not
thought
like
it was
actual.
there's
I thought
definitely
it was
dudes
your-
posting out there like some shit, bro.
some bro pranking his boss or something. But no, the only reason I use Facebook nowadays is for Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, me too.
And
Yeah.
shout out to Facebook Marketplace because we got this fire ass table right here today
Oh, yeah,
for only $20.
Mhm.
Shout out to
Old man was hitting on my fiance
Craig.
though.
Shout out Craig. He was just interested in your life.
Yeah.
For sure.
Craigslist.
He knew everything about me before we pulled up to the spot.
Hey,
Truly, what I think is he didn't want to give his address out to some random person that he didn't think.
was legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, which
is
makes
valid.
sense.
Which is valid.
Do you have like all your info on Facebook? You guys?
Now I do. Sierra made me update it. Yeah.
Really?
Because I was a bot,
On
bro. I had no
Facebook?
profile picture. I had nothing, bro.
I have a picture of me taking a floater back in like 8th grade, and that's all.
That's
I
what
got.
mine is so old, and then like it still says I go to like it doesn't even have St. Mike's listed. I think it has like Runlet Middle School and Concord High is like my education.
But do you still buy off people and they let you buy? Like
Yeah,
Even with your
I-
profile
yeah,
picture?
even if you have
I've
no
bought-
info or anything.
Yeah,
I have no
mine
info. I
literally-
don't know if they can like trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
'cause he was
That's
like
fair.
looking at your shit. He was like, "Oh, who is this guy? Maybe I won't
I
sell it
think,
to
I
him."
think that's what had to have happened, bro. Because he didn't
Yeah.
respond for like 2 hours, and then all of a
Mhm.
sudden I was like, "Does that work for you?" And he's like, "Yeah." I
Yeah.
was like, "I was
Makes
Addy."
sense.
He wants to see your profile and I was like, this guy kind of sucks. And then you reach back out, he's like, fine,
He's
I'll,
like,
I'll sell it.
I'll
I
take
like
it.
his
I'll
I like
give
his
it-
fiance.
I'll give
I'll
it
give
to
it to
He's like, "I
him.
wish she was here though. She looks."
He's better than you guys.
It's like, bro, what?
Hey man, when you get old, we've talked about it on the pod
Well,
before.
what was funny about it is he said that right in front of his wife, who was helping us get the table too.
Yeah,
So she
he's
didn't
probably
get the
just
fuck out
he's probably
She's
just
probably
of it.
like,
He's joking.
he's just giving you shit.
Yeah.
It's a good guy. But wait, I want to ask this. What do you think of like, because you know people can get addicted to like Instagram Reels and TikTok
Yeah.
and all that
Mhm.
stuff. Where do you guys stand with that?
like getting addicted, like are
how
we
do you balance like, not balance, but like, you know what I mean? Like, do you scroll a lot and do like try and
doom
limit
scrolling?
it? Yeah, do you doom scroll a lot or like?
So I set like on your phone you can set app limits.
Yeah, I used to
So
have a 20
like I
minute-
set
He does, yeah.
Instagram, I have 10 minutes a day
Yeah.
max. Snapchat is 10 minutes a day now because I did 5, and then I'd accidentally leave Snapchat open, and then like I wouldn't be able to respond to people for the rest of the day. So I'm like,
Do you
fuck
use
10.
do you use like the Apple one or like the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
app?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
The
because there's like
Apple one.
Opal and like other shit too that restricts your time.
Are those
But
like outside apps?
those are outside apps? yeah.
Gotcha. So I do that, and then YouTube is my biggest one, and that's only 2 hours a day, and that includes YouTube short doom scrolling, which all the cool kids do, and
Actually,
watching
that's
you
what- you're that fucking
watching
guy.
watching
YouTube reels.
YouTube videos, and then like just anything else I do on YouTube,
Yeah.
like whatever.
So quite literally just the app YouTube.
Mhm.
yeah.
You just gave me an analysis on what you can do on YouTube. I know I can watch shorts. YouTube
Well,
videos,
because
but-
shout out to YouTube because
a
this is
dick.
that's what our podcast is, and we love YouTube.
for sure.
All right, so how about you, Scott? What do you have? You have restrictions or no?
I don't have limits on it, but like I do think it's affected my life over time because I feel like for a lot of people, what I think our dopamine receptors are fried.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
like
sure.
we need.
I think we need to be okay with just
Everything.
being bored sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think because it's so easily accessible, everyone's just like, oh, I can get a quick dopamine hit.
So you don't
You're
have
so
any.
used to it.
You don't have any restrictions. You just
No, but I probably should, to
You
be
limit
honest.
yourself, or do you find yourself like
Yeah, I'll find myself doing it, and then once I consciously think about it, I'll be like,
You're like,
I need
"Oh,
to chill. I need to
fuck."
chill, yeah.
I'm fried?
It's mostly at work though, like because with my job, it's either I'm really fucking busy and I'm never on my phone, or I have some downtime when the scheduling is kind of slow.
You
and
might as
I'm
well
just-
bum
and
a
I'm
couple
just-
scrolls while
and
making
I'm
some
just
money,
chilling.
right?
Exactly. Literally, that's exactly. So it's like
At least you're getting paid.
during those times where I'm just on my phone for a little while, I'm like, damn, bro, all right, I gotta go do something.
How about you?
I don't do that crazy, honestly.
You don't do it crazy.
You've never been a
Yeah.
big phone guy, to be honest.
Never have.
No.
Yeah,
And I mean,
no.
you get up
Well,
at
that's
like
good.
3 a.m. So
Not
by the time you
anymore.
get home.
5. Yeah.
5's still solid.
Yeah.
5
No.
is pretty early.
Honestly,
5
I
a.m.
could
for
get,
work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, I mean I watch videos here and there on YouTube and other stuff like that, but like I could have easily just put it down.
So what's your app of choice? Like, what's your app do you use the most?
honestly, Twitter.
X.
Oh, you're a Twitter guy.
Oh well,
Yeah.
I actually don't have
X.
Twitter. I don't have Twitter.
I don't
X.
have that either.
Yeah.
You look at
Twitter
really
is low key the best though, because
I
it's
use
the
it
most
a lot.
unhinged
Also,
shit.
well, I have that.
It is
with
crazy.
You get like
shit.
news on there, or like that's what a lot of people do.
and then
You get
trading. A
trading,
lot of
okay.
like trading posts and stuff
Okay.
like that.
You're into crypto or just
Not
stock?
not really, just the
Just
trades.
stocks?
Yeah, stocks and stuff like that, and just everything going on.
I can tell you.
And then
well,
racing.
actually, the
And then
stocks are
racing
starting to
as
go back
well.
up right now. Stocks are doing pretty good right now, but
Yeah.
for a little while
It's
there,
been
we
up
were.
and down, right?
Yo,
Yeah,
shout out
yeah.
Nancy Pelosi, stock trader. It's
That's
a
your dog?
great-
No, I've
That's your
heard-
dog?
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
You just look at it and just follow.
No, there's
Is this like the actual Nancy Pelosi, or is
no,
this like
so
a?
there's a Twitter account called that, and they have over like 1 million followers, whatever, right?
No
and
way.
you can subscribe to them. It's like $10 a month, but you make so much more off what they show for trades.
That's
So
It's
they're
really
legit.
fucking-
They're
so they
bad.
just follow whatever Nancy Pelosi does. That's all they do. And they
Yes, I've seen that.
them
'cause you
alone,
can
I
see.
think they made almost close
That
to like,
makes sense. Somebody in
750,000 this
somebody
year.
high up in politics
They
definitely
know.
knows
Oh,
what's
yeah,
going
they
on
know.
behind the scenes before we do. That's
Absolutely.
actually that's a really
I've
good
seen
idea.
TikToks about that. Like, just literally, you
Yeah.
can follow all these people
Yeah.
and see what they do. Like,
that, and
what
then
they're
there's this
investing
other
into.
account I follow too. But yeah, it's amazing. It's so helpful.
It's amazing.
It
Come
is.
on.
Then there's like
You start investing. a
Free
little bit.
cheese, boy.
Free cheese.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's another dude that like it's the exact opposite. Where like
Oh,
it's
okay.
like I forget his name. Nur was the one that was talking about him, but there's a
Oh,
guy that like
Stray Kitty. You talking about the GameStop one?
Roaring Kitty.
Roaring Kitty.
Is that what
I don't
talking
know,
about
but it's
that?
whatever he says. The exact opposite happens.
Yeah,
so if he's like, "Shout out Google, they're gonna go up today," shit goes down.
Yeah.
Like it's
Really?
always the exact opposite
not
of what he
Roaring Kitty,
says.
though.
No,
Roaring
that's
Kitty,
not
like-
that. Roaring Kitty, like, he did this crazy thing with GameStop.
There's
where
a there's a movie about it called Dumb Money. You ever seen
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
He done it twice. He did it back in 2021 or 2022, and then
Yeah, it
he
happened
just
twice
recently-
because this is when we were talking to Prim and we'd go to his house like near
Yeah,
Campbell Park,
yeah.
and it went up once and then went down and then went up again.
Yeah.
Wait, explain what happened. Explain what happened.
I don't know exactly because I didn't really understand what was happening, but he basically like somehow got the market to like plummet, bought a shit ton, and then it skyrocketed.
Mhm.
Wasn't it like on some like Reddit feed
Yeah,
or something?
Yeah.
on a Discord. So
Yeah.
he had a Discord and he was talking about it and he believed in it so much and there was a bunch of people following him
Yeah.
and like all these different people started putting money into it because he believed in it so much, so it just skyrocketed. It
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it was they were like,
He started the trend.
yes, it was like
Yes.
GameStop to the moon, AMC to the moon.
Yes,
Like,
it was those two companies,
Oh, yeah.
AMC and GameStop.
That's what he
Yeah.
was saying, and they all fucking put it up, and they were like, hold it, and it dragged out for a
amazing.
long time.
You know,
It's a good movie,
the second
Dumb
time-
Money. That's
the
what it's
second
called.
That's
time that
legit, like,
happened,
that's
Dave,
based
It
on
actually happened,
Portnoy?
yes.
Yeah, he invested
During
I think,
COVID.
like $500,000, $1 million into GameStop at the time.
and he made a lot of cheese, or he
Yeah.
got
Oh
cooked
yeah, because he took it out when yeah.
I did
right
too.
after
It
the
was so
bottom out.
easy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was like that's actually nutty
Yeah.
to think that like because like.
I know, some
If you
people
think about, because those are
capitalize.
like regular people too, like in the Discord.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
then you think
Yes.
about like the Bill Gates and shit. Like he gets a couple of him and his friends involved. Like, hey, I like GameStop. Let's just
it's illegal. Like you're not supposed to be doing that. But
yeah, because they can manipulate the market with the amount of money they have,
exactly.
and it's nutty. Like they have so much power.
Yeah, it's a monopoly.
But there was there was a loophole though with like the Reddit Discord shit, and I guess it's like patched now. But
It's patched.
They patched that
They
shit.
fixed it.
nerfed.
I don't
They were
know.
like the first time they're like, oh, it's an anomaly. Then it happens again.
No
They're
more
like,
money
shit,
glitch.
We need to fix this.
Yeah,
Actually, it still is Twitter. Just follow.
yeah. Honestly, people,
follow
Nancy
their stocks.
Pelosi,
people are always
whatever.
finding
She's the
loopholes.
one. She's the one.
Yeah, honestly though, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
So-
it's crazy.
Yeah,
Speaking
unless they
of-
hide that, then you're fucking set.
You can't hide
Forever,
people's
forever.
trades.
Well, yeah,
It's
trades are public
it's
knowledge.
Saying.
Exactly.
So
Can't
speaking
do
of
anything.
screen time, I saw this somewhere. What would you say is the limit between like you're just a phone user, between like no, I'm like addicted to my phone. Like what's your screen? What not yours specifically, but like what is
What
a number?
is it like a hard cutoff?
Would you say?
I say 4 to 6 is like a good amount for like the average person.
Average
Just
person.
now-
I say once you get above 10 hours a day, you're on
That's
your phone
wild.
way too much.
Yeah, that used to be
I
me.
think
Unless here's the caveat,
I already know
because
what
I
you're
used
gonna
to I used
For
to
Rain?
have like 16 hours a day, but that was only because like while I was sleeping, I would play Rain through YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So
That
that
doesn't
is
count.
not me being on my phone.
Yeah.
It's just playing through my phone.
Yeah.
But if it's 10 hours of you actively being on your phone, like watching shit,
Most likely
Mine
scrolling.
average, I think, is
Go-
2.5.
go touch some grass.
Two and a
Actually,
half is good.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm curious.
Look it up.
Let's do it. Oh well, yeah. You can't do it.
I
right
can
now.
tell you my average is about 4 to 5.
I'll look up mine.
Let me see what mine is.
Where
and I
is
will
it?
say,
Where is it in the settings?
you just go to screen time. It's like kind of in the middle. Like when you go to like date
Yeah,
and time
that's
and
it.
stuff.
My average or what? What are we looking
You
at?
just do your
Damn.
weekly average.
I'm at 4 hours right now.
I'm at hour and 50.
Average?
Last
Yeah.
week's
Because
average.
does it start? Yeah, do your last week because I
last
think the
week's
week
average
starts like
was
now.
6 hours 9 minutes. The week before 5 hours 41 minutes. So I'm not. I'm like.
You're right. You're at the high end of that range
At
we were
the
just
high
talking
end,
about.
yeah, high
What
end.
about
What do I
you?
see?
How do I see last week?
How do I see last week?
And you can see, oh my god, Instagram 10 hours.
How do I see last week?
Of the total time of the week?
How do I see?
Let me
last
see.
week?
I'll
How's
try
yours
that.
look?
Give me back to my last week.
How did you see last week?
Well, I just scrolled back this way.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yours was only 3 hours and 25 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not like. I mean, I use my phone a lot, but like, mine's never been above like 4 hours. Well,
3 hours.
maybe like
11
weeks.
Minutes.
Damn,
Mine's
he's
like
better than
7.
you.
Mine's 3 hours 25.
And that was
So Rylan's the real doom scroller here.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Also, DraftKings 3 hours 41
Oh.
minutes 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
So what's your shit?
Mine. So last week was 6 hours, and
Sheesh.
so far I'm at 4 hours 1 minute for today for this week. But I was driving all day. I had an hour 30.
Yeah, that is
That's
cheesy
fair.
Oh, yeah,
too. When you're
because of the phone.
driving, whenever I drive,
Because
it
of music, right?
raises.
And Spotify.
Well, yeah,
1
if you're
hour
if you're looking
minutes.
at like directions,
Yeah, that's
it
true.
automatically includes that.
True.
So that also raises because I
Let's
drive here to Caroline's every week.
No.
So your cutoff is 10 hours, you'd say?
10 hours is like if you are on your phone more than 10 hours a day, you need to reconsider.
What would you say yours is?
6.
6
See,
is too much.
I'm
6 to.
I'm on
no,
that.
I
I'm
would
on
say
that.
8.
8.
I was about to say he's on
6
Rylan's
to 8.
ass right now. He's like,
Yeah.
Rylan, you're too
Hey,
much.
I'm fine. I feel like I'm chilling with 6.
I feel like 8 is. I feel like
8's a
sounds
lot.
But like
8's a lot.
6, I feel like you should be comfortable with.
Yeah, I'm chilling with 6.
Yeah.
8's a lot. 9's a lot. 10's a lot.
So what's your cutoff though? Like if where
My
it becomes
cutoff,
yeah.
I should be only at 6 max.
No, but like so if somebody has 6 or above, it's like that's
It's like,
too
that's-
much,
that's
or it's
good.
like 7.
Well,
Like,
like yeah,
My cutoff is 10. Is like that's 10's like extreme. Like that's where you really have a problem.
I understand if some days you have like 8 or 9, like maybe the weekends if you're just like,
Yeah.
chilling and you had like
Right.
a long week
As an
of
average,
work,
though.
Yeah, but like as an average, yeah, like maybe 9 or 10, probably be a little too much. You know, go talk to somebody.
Go
they could be on
socialize.
FaceTime.
It could be on FaceTime, but
But
like
still, that's, I mean, it's, yeah.
if you're
Go
always
talk
on
to a real
FaceTime, then
person.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like if you're just scrolling, like I think that's the biggest thing. If you're just scrolling mindlessly, if you're not mindful of your phone usage, like what you're doing on your if you're not intentional about it, then I think it's a problem. Like some dudes like businessmen, they're probably on their phones
Well,
all
that's-
day, like you know
yes,
what I
that's
mean?
working
Like, they're,
on
but they're
stocks,
intentional
like,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I mean, they're probably on their phone like 11, 12 hours. Like, you don't know, but
that's true.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. It also is dependent on what you're doing. On
Yeah,
your
what
phone.
you're doing, all that.
So what's
stuff.
your cutoff?
Bro, to be honest, like 6. I'd say 6 to 7. The reason I say that is because my shit's like 3.5, and sometimes I feel like I'm fried. like some days yeah, bro. I'm like, bro,
That's
I'm
crazy.
fried.
Because like this is also the thing is we're like the last generation where like we didn't just get a phone, like you got it later on, where like
Middle school or some shit.
yeah. Like a lot of kids, like Cameron got hers when she was in elementary school, like an iPhone elementary school, like
Yeah, it's crazy.
so then that's just becomes their thing, and like even when Cameron was growing up, she'd always want to like play on somebody's phone, and like nowadays every kid's like, you have games on your phone? Can I use your phone to play games?
Nah,
like-
these elementary kids are on the phone with their friends after school,
Yes,
bro. Like,
bro.
yo,
So like, 'cause I guarantee you, like, I've seen Cameron's average. It's like 12 hours
That's
a
crazy.
day, and I'm like, what?
Not just that, the way
fuck?
they act now too.
Well, I think
They are like so cocky and arrogant.
well, it's the developmental issues.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
they'll
they
say
are,
whatever they
absolutely.
want, but they ain't backing shit up. Like I
Oh,
just know
yeah.
so many, like especially kids, like you see, like on at least on YouTube Shorts, I see so many videos of like little like young kids like trying to get all like tough against like a police officer or something.
Especially in big
And then he's like,
takeovers.
bro, like he's an adult, so he's like, I'm not gonna hit this kid.
Yeah,
Just he's like, get out of my face, and then they put their hands on the police officer, and the police is like, all right, now I need to stabilize this situation. They just knock him straight on their ass and put him on the ground, and they shut down like a bitch. And I'm just like, dude, like you can't, if you can't talk the talk if you can't back it up.
Yeah, people are farming for views.
But I will say too, I feel like so many of the videos now that I see are fake as shit. Like they're just like you said, farming, where like they just like create this fake scene of something crazy to like get people intrigued or like get people.
Have
mad.
been doing that, like skits. Even going back to the Vine days, like they just do skits in public and ask people to do that shit.
All right, what was better, Vine or TikTok?
Vine.
Vine, bro.
That's
Vine
not even
was
a
better?
question.
Nah, I like TikTok a lot.
Vine, bro.
TikTok's just the same thing over and over, where Vine was always something different.
Vine's funny,
I
but
think-
TikTok I get a lot
It's
of
just
info.
the trend. It's always like another trend of people doing the same shit.
I think it was.
Where
I think
Vine, it was something unique.
Yeah.
You guys are old heads.
I mean,
You guys are old heads. TikTok's
That's
definitely
the
way
difference
better.
between us and Rylan. 1 year makes a difference.
You guys are old heads.
No, bro.
You guys got gray hairs and shit.
Gray hairs. Most of those.
TikTok's definitely way better, bro.
We're unk.
Yeah, you guys are unk. You guys reach unk status. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I think it was a time of. I think it was a time of our lives why I liked Vine better too. It's
Well,
connected.
yeah,
It's
'cause
connected.
Vine was definitely-
2016.
I think it's like connected to when I had
A little
Vine versus when I had
nostalgia.
TikTok. You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, I liked Vine better just because that, like, I guess I do link it to better times too. But like when I was on Vine, like, I don't know, like with me, like Vine was just always funny content, which is what I want to see. Like I'm on my phone, like if I'm watching entertainment, I want to laugh. I don't want to like read some political ass shit. Like I don't. That's not what I go on social media for.
Exactly.
Like, because if I'm being honest, if you're a social media influencer, you should not be putting out political ass shit
propaganda.
unless that's like what your job is.
Yeah.
Like you're like a politician, and that's
sure.
how you. But like LeBron James, Logan Paul, like anybody that's like just a icon does not need to be saying shit about their political views or whatever. Because all it's gonna do is make people either really like you or really not like you. Because it's just too polarizing, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, so I've been thinking about this for a little while. This is kind of stupid, but what is the best meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Like, what's your favorite one?
Dinner.
I'm with you.
Dinner's your favorite?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually,
Lunch is good, but like
Lunch is my least,
I would
my
never pick
least favorite.
breakfast.
I would say breakfast is my favorite.
Yeah, it's either
well, you
breakfast or
definitely,
dinner.
because you don't eat. But this morning's breakfast was bussin'.
The homemade shit.
The homemade
man.
protein pancakes we made
you
this
guys
morning.
got protein pancakes?
We made
We made them from
homemade
scratch. It was like, what was it? It was Greek yogurt,
Banana,
eggs, banana, protein
cinnamon.
powder, cinnamon.
cinnamon,
Oh,
and some honey. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was actually very good, and it's good for you.
it was hitting. Yeah,
And then we had English muffins and bacon and eggs and stuff that we
that was good. We was chefing it up post church. Feel me?
for
That's
sure.
good stuff. Yeah, I've been eating like shit this past month.
I mean, you graduated though. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm saying.
It
I was
happens.
just like, I would order food, like wake up in the morning. Oh, could I get avocado toast and eggs?
Hey, at least you're getting avocado
Yeah,
toast. That's not bad.
right. But
Even
then
though
I,
avocados taste
you know,
like
pair
shit. but
pair it with a Corona. You know.
Zero the Corona.
8 a.m. right as I wake
Yeah.
up. That's crazy work.
That shit definitely took a toll on me, but you know we're back to good habits soon enough. Like today, look.
You're still hitting the gym and shit?
Not this past month.
He's
But,
vibing.
Yeah, I'm hanging out, but definitely gonna go back soon.
All right.
Get myself a little bit more committed. You know, I went like what, 22 years just in the
Facts.
gym. What's 1 month? You know.
What's 1 month? Hey, as long as you get back to it.
Yeah, I'll get back to it. Promise. You know me.
Thanks.
Fair enough. I mean, Rylan's 1 month and he's still in better shape than me, and I just don't listen to him. Like, fuck this guy.
I would say if I had to choose, probably breakfast. Yeah, breakfast is my favorite meal.
Breakfast, I think. Now,
I just love breakfast food though.
I think that's what it is. I don't think the timing of it. I'd rather have like a dinner meal at that time, but like I think the actual food of breakfast is fire to me.
Mm-hmm. Breakfast food is fire.
How do you think we came about like choosing that's what you eat in the morning?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Like, because like who's just like when you wake up in the morning you have eggs, toast, and bacon, but when you are going to bed or like for dinner you have steak, potatoes, and rice or whatever
Or
you
broccoli.
have, or broccoli or whatever.
I don't know how true this is, but I seen something before. It was saying that breakfast was just made so businesses could make more money. That was more with like cereal and shit, like
the companies that make the cereal make more money, or like the people like companies.
Because there wasn't breakfast before, I guess, and then like they made, I mean, I guess there was, but like they like marketed it so like you should eat high carbs in the morning, so they would say like eat your cereal and all this stuff. And I don't know how true that is, but I seen something about it.
Because I mean, I guess it makes sense if you're going to work. Yeah. Like you want some sort of energy in your body so you can be productive throughout the day.
That's what they were selling, and yeah, I don't know how true it is, but that's what they said. It's for money. America's money.
Well, I mean that is a fact. America's all about money.
Yeah, but I like a nice eggs and bacon in the morning, and rice. You know me.
And
rice in the morning.
I will.
That's foreign shit. That's foreign shit.
That's
not
wild.
That's not American though.
Yeah.
I will. Eggs and rice in the morning. Eggs, bacon, rice. You put ketchup in your eggs or no?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
He puts peanut butter.
Yeah,
in
I was
shit,
gonna
bro.
say.
He had it.
Peanut butter and eggs is a great combo.
So we made breakfast sandwiches after the pancakes. He had an English muffin, peanut butter on it, eggs, bacon, cheese.
You're just trying to get the protein there. You don't even care about the taste, huh?
No, I think it tastes fantastic.
He thinks it's gas.
It's sweet and salty, bro.
Would you have peanut butter glizzy? Would you ever have that?
I do not eat glizzies.
I have. I've had it once.
A peanut butter glizzy?
It was okay, yeah.
In the recent future?
Did you one bite that shit?
Yeah, you know.
He said, I got that.
You know, I did the one.
So what is it? Just a hot dog on a bun with the peanut butter on it?
Hot dog, and then the bun. You put the peanut butter inside the bun, and then you put the hot dog on top, and you munch on that shit.
How was it?
One bite.
It was decent. It was dry though, like.
For sure.
Yeah, I was
Did
drunk
you put
though.
sauce on it too, or condiments on it?
No, just straight peanut butter. That's the condiment.
I was gonna say you put ketchup with peanut butter.
No, hell no, I wouldn't do that.
That gets really gross.
I mean, you just said you put ketchup on your eggs.
Well, actually, I think I've talked to you guys about this, but my dad's favorite sandwich growing up as a kid was a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich.
I've heard that before, actually.
That sounds so gross to me.
Nasty.
The amount of fat on
it's like I don't have any fluff. I'm gonna use mayo.
Yeah.
It looks
like they're both the same thing, basically.
Same shit.
Like
mayo is crazy.
Like
just
mayo?
pretend like it's fluff.
Yeah, that's actually so gross. Like because mayonnaise has so much fat, and then so does peanut butter, and you're just like, fuck it, let's just be obese. Like,
nah,
bro.
Shout out Tom Johnson, PB Glicks. That's who put me onto it.
He put you onto it. That's like in his
bro. He was having it last night. I was just with him.
Fuck.
But
he regularly has it.
He fucking advocates for it. He wants everybody to try it. So.
All right, well, everybody go try peanut butter and eggs. I'm on that.
PB
butter and eggs.
You're on that?
Not eggs.
Peanut butter and eggs.
Peanut butter and hot dogs.
No, peanut butter and eggs is
right,
what I.
Yeah, you can advocate that.
That's what I'm advocating. Rylan, give it a try. You gave peanut butter and a hot dog a try.
I guess that's fair.
I feel like that's what
because like. Eggs are a very neutral taste. Like the yolk is kind of it has its own flavor.
If you don't
but
put salt and pepper on it, you just eat the eggs just as is.
Well, no, you can. I'm saying.
How do you eat it? I'm asking you.
I don't eat it with peanut butter often anymore. But that's just because I grew out of it.
Yeah.
But like when I would eat it would be good. Like it's just like.
But you didn't answer my question. Just straight eggs. That's how you cook your eggs. You don't put any seasoning.
Well, no. If I'm putting it with peanut butter, then yes, because I'm having it with peanut butter.
Okay.
But if I'm making eggs, like the new eggs I make every day, I make the same eggs every day. I'll go 3 eggs. I'll put.
Gang, he's not asking about what the fuck you
I'm
make for
listening.
breakfast. Just say yes or no. I use salt and pepper.
Yes, I use salt and pepper, and then I have a little bit of garlic shit I put in there.
Good.
And then I'll put in lunch meat, like turkey or chicken, whatever I have. And
So
then
if you
some
ever,
spinach.
so actually, while we're in San Diego, if you ever want to make him breakfast in bed, he just gave you his whole fucking breakfast.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So
Just
basically,
write that down
just come back here and
give
just,
us some- when
just
we're
clip,
in-
just clip this.
When we're in San Diego, I
Just
got
cut this,
you.
you got it, bro.
that's actually required for you to get the queen bed by yourself.
Okay. For the
He'll
queen
walk in
bed.
with panties on. He'll give you
Yes,
his,
yes. It says juicy right on his butt cheeks. Yes, that's what I need from
Oh,
in San
shit.
Diego.
As long as I get the queen bed, I'm good.
Yeah.
Bro said, what, so you use nothing with it? Well, I use 3 eggs.
Tiptoed around the whole fucking question.
I answered the question.
You're just like Sierra, bro. It's the same shit. She tells everything but the question. Everything. All the fucking background info. You don't want to know anything about this shit. It doesn't tell you this.
Well, I answered the question though.
Because I was on your ass about it.
I was going to until you rudely interrupted. The next thing I was saying after the eggs was the salt and pepper.
You've been on timing the last 2 days, bro. You've been an
You
inbred.
have.
You've been an inbred, bro.
No, bro.
Timing.
Bro. You and your fucking mouth tape looking ass.
Last night,
Oh, you be using the mouth tape?
bro. So
I'll
Waste your money. Just use a Band-Aid.
Bro, so his dad came back last night, and he had a couple drinks. He was at the bar,
Yeah.
and Andrew was upstairs talking to Caroline, and me and Evan were sleeping down here on the air mattress. And he's like, "Who's downstairs?" And Andrew was like, "Evan and Scott are downstairs." And then he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go downstairs." And Andrew was like, "No, bro, like they're sleeping." He's like, "I don't give a fuck. I'm going downstairs." So he takes a video of me and Evan with flash on. Bro, he came back upstairs. He's like, "Bro, why'd you guys paint Scott's mouth white?" It's like, damn.
He was like
Sorry,
right in
it's a
their
white
face,
show.
though.
No, he's literally like this, bro.
But the TV was on, which is why I think you guys didn't
I think that's why
notice.
too. I think that's why
But
too.
like he got up close and personal,
Yeah, he did.
I'll
and
fuck
like
this here.
he was like he showed me the video, he showed Caroline the video, then I had him send it to them.
Yeah.
But I thought that was hilarious. He just like recorded them while they slept, and he was like, "Who painted Scott's lips?" And then he's like, "Evan snores loud as shit." Like,
Probably need some mouth tape.
yeah. He's like, "Why isn't Evan using that shit?"
What do you think of it though? What do you think? You've been doing that for a while. I remember you told me like last year.
I've used it for like 2 years now, and I've been. Obviously, you can't like avoid the flu and shit because like I've had the flu and like pneumonia and shit,
But
like
a
the big
lot
stuff.
less sick.
But like the normal, like just getting sick, I haven't been sick in 2 years.
That's crazy.
The major shit though, yes. Like the mouth tape's not gonna stop me from getting fucking pneumonia, the flu, the
It's
COVID.
just like a little cold. You're not.
but like any
getting.
normal, like a sore throat, anything like that. No,
Yeah.
never. I've
As
had
your
2 years.
dentist, I ask you, how often are you getting your dental checkups?
Twice a year.
And have they found any? Would you say that they found more, equal, or less cavities since you've started doing it?
Less. But it's not because I'm not saying it's because of mouth tape, but
We obviously.
that's because I've been going to the dentist more consistently.
But have you
Yeah,
been
I need to
taking-
book my appointment.
Yeah.
I've been
Hey
procrastinating.
man, you want to come to Portland, Maine? It's half off.
Yeah,
I'll
if
do it
he
to
does
you.
it for you.
I do
Are you
it.
serious?
Yeah.
I actually. No.
He doesn't know shit. He doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground.
What the fuck does that even mean, bro? What the fuck does that even mean?
You don't know
Bro,
anything.
he's just making up fucking sayings, bro.
Bro, he doesn't know anything. Like at UNE, it's legit, bro. Like I've done fillings. I've worked on people with crowns. I've extracted teeth.
Yeah, stay in Concord for sure.
I would,
Stay in Concord.
if you want to pay less money,
Yeah.
Maine.
But then you're
UNE.
taking a 2-hour trip to go there.
It is. I will say it takes longer than a
2
normal
hours.
dental visit, but that's
But I need to schedule an appointment. I've been slacking actually. So I probably have a couple cavities going on in here.
all right. And then if you wait long enough,
cavities
once I'm out of dental
contagious?
school,
No.
no. Well,
Well,
cavities aren't contagious. The bacteria that can cause cavities can be spread by smacking lips with another person, but you have to get really deep in there to like. There's no scientific
Okay.
like they can be spread, but it's not like it's not like, oh, this girl has a cavity, I need to avoid her at all
Yeah,
costs.
no, I told this girl who was like trying to become a dentist. I had a couple cavities. She's like, "Oh my god, they're contagious." I was like, "What? How are cavities contagious? That's a hole in your mouth contagious."
The bacteria can spread.
Yeah,
A
okay.
cavity is
That's fair.
not contagious.
That's fair.
It's
That's fair.
it's a process, not a disease.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
All right. So, top 4 for today. We're gonna do your top 4 favorite celebrities.
so it can be
Any kind of celebrities.
Doesn't have to just be athlete.
Yeah, not just athletes, comedian, actor,
Yeah.
whatever you want to
That's what I was gonna
consider as a celebrity.
Yeah.
TikTok influencer,
Whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
porn star.
Mike will name 4
Bro,
porn stars if you.
He'll have a hard time naming 4.
He'd be like, oh, I have too many.
Shit. Oh, that one's good, but this one's
Can I
better.
get 5? Can I get 5?
Yo.
Right. Who wants to start it off?
I can start it.
All right.
Big LeBron guy, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron's my number
Fuck
one.
LeBron.
Wonder what yours is gonna be, Andy.
Kevin Durant.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's gonna be one of the black guys you said. Said you had two of them, so it's one of the two.
At least two.
That's
of
one
them.
of the two. Braun at one. So I watched. It's called the You Should Know podcast. I know you know it. I showed you it one time. You know of them, the two people.
Yeah.
But I'm not counting them as one, just because like I know they're two separate people, but it's like that.
You're just trying to not be racist.
Oh yeah.
You were
Yeah.
picking.
Oh,
Cam
I just
for
want
sure.
Cam.
You were
I just
picking
want
Cam for sure.
Just want Cam. Yeah. So You Should Know podcast dudes. Lil Baby. My favorite artist.
Yo, when is he dropping? He was supposed to drop May 2nd.
Bro, he had an album that dropped like a month or no, was it 2 months ago? 3 months ago?
Wham?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was bro.
He's
I've
supposed to
been
drop another one?
Yes, May 2nd. That was not 2 months ago. That was way longer than that.
Really?
Yeah,
Was
way
it, was
longer.
it 4 or 5 months ago?
Something like that. Like at least half a year. At
Oh,
least.
shit.
But he was supposed to drop May
Are you
2nd.
tripping?
I don't know.
Not the May 2nd shit, but that came out 6 months ago?
Something like that.
Damn.
I'll look it up, but keep going.
And then 4 would be Kobe,
Kobe.
for sure.
Okay.
So Braun at 1. You Should Know at 2. Baby at 3. And Kobe at 4.
All right. Well, he looked shit up. You go ahead.
Adam Sandler at 1.
I love that.
That's a good one.
Adam Sandler.
Shout out to Adam.
New
Sandler.
Hampshire native, baby.
New
Let's
Hampshire
go.
Yeah,
native.
I was about to say.
Oh,
But it was January, so I guess you were right.
Paul Walker.
But still.
Okay.
Still, yeah, 4 months ago, yeah.
So is this in order 1 to 4?
Yeah.
All right. So that's 2.
Paul Walker. you
Paul
said?
Walker's also great.
Yeah. Daniel Ricciardo, race car driver. I don't think.
Okay,
you know.
F1?
Formula 1.
F1.
Yeah.
F1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then John Krasinski.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Bennett thinks he sounds familiar
Office.
too.
Oh, yeah.
The Office, the show.
Yeah.
Is he like the writer or something?
No, he's Jim Halpert. Yeah.
Oh, Jim. Oh, yeah.
Jim.
Oh, he's that's.
Oh, he's the
Yeah.
one that's like
Jim's
married
fire.
to the other
Pam.
girl.
Pam,
Pam. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
You don't
dude.
watch The Office like that?
No, I never have. To be honest,
Office is a good
I've
show.
seen it
Office
too.
is a great show.
I've seen it too many times.
that might be the next show that I watch. I watched
Yeah.
Friends, then I'm watching Big
Friends?
Bang Theory,
Okay.
Oh, so good.
and then maybe I'll have to move on to The
Sure.
Office.
Not gonna lie, I have this, bro.
Parks and Rec.
I've heard of that.
If
too.
you want to see a
So
fucking
good.
crazy, Mikey will probably like this shit. If you want to see the craziest fucking TV show you've ever seen in your life,
swear to God.
watch Californication. You heard of that?
No, is that
I've
Netflix?
never
Every-
heard of it.
I don't even know. Maybe HBO Max.
Is it like animated or is it just?
No. It's like real life.
What is it about?
Bro? It's like, I guess I watched a little bit of it, like with like I don't know, I was just out in Manchester, and then I went back to these people's place, and we were watching it. Bro, it's like a fucking sex scene every other fucking scene.
So that's why Mike would like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
why
saying.
Mike would like it.
But like it's about this writer, and he has a bunch of people around him that help him out, and like it just shows like the little side quests of them, and they're just like,
Oh,
fucking
have you ever watched the show You
yeah.
on Netflix?
You was
Did
really
you watch
good.
the
Did
most
you watch
recent
the
season?
the
Not
most
the most
recent?
recent,
I
I
just
watched
watched
it.
it. That most recent season is nutty.
So I haven't
Like
watched,
it
I haven't
gets
watched the recent one yet.
crazy,
Really?
crazy ass.
You
shit.
was a crazy ass show.
It's so crazy.
Up there
I'm
with,
like
like-
low key sad it's over, but like
Oh, that's the last one, right?
it's the last
Yeah.
season. So like the last
Yeah.
episode is like the end. Like you see what happens with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Wait, back to the F1 driver. That's the guy that's from. Oh fuck! I remember. So where's it's like that? Was his dad a F1 driver or was his
He
dad?
wasn't, no.
His dad died though. No. Okay.
No, he's just thinking of a different
I was
F1
thinking
guy.
like a TikTok that I seen in my head.
Charles
like-
Leclerc? His
yeah,
dad
Charles
passed-
Leclerc. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He drives for Ferrari.
Okay.
Yeah, his dad passed away right before he was supposed to join F1.
Mm-hmm. And he's
Yeah.
like he told his dad
He
that
joined
he
for he
that
joined,
he joined
F1.
F1, but it was a lie. But
Yeah.
he spoke into existence. That's why I
Yeah.
like that story.
Yeah, it's really sad, but it was amazing to
It's
see where he
amazing.
got.
And
everything.
like he grew up at the place that the track was.
Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco. Exactly.
Yeah.
That shit's fire.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right,
There's a
Rylan,
lot of
your
crazy
top
stories.
4.
Me top 4. I don't know if this is in order, but I have an actor, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh
Great actor.
wow!
Absolutely.
Great
That he might have to knock some people off my list.
Yeah.
I forgot about Matt.
Matthew
He's a
McConaughey.
good man.
Great actor.
Absolutely.
Theo Vaughn, great comedian.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is fucking
He's so
hilarious.
good.
I've
He's
been
funny as
watching
shit.
mad clips of
Theo.
him. He's hilarious. With that guy Caleb Presley, you know that guy? The guy with the long hair who asks like people
Yes.
Celebrities.
Yes.
Goofy ass
Yes.
questions.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
He
Yeah,
works
yeah.
with like Barstool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
troll,
recently
bro.
on a podcast
Fucking
with
troll,
Theo
bro.
Vaughn. Bro, those dudes were fucking clip farming. They were clip farming, bro. This shit was so funny. I'll wake up in the morning, scroll, see that shit. I'll just be dying in my bed for 2 hours.
Yeah, bro.
But so Theo Vaughn, Lil Baby was on there, rapper. Can't wait till he drops the fucking next album. He's supposed to do it 2 weeks ago. So
He said nah.
kind of pissed, but and then Lil Anne Hathaway. That was the girl.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, you know what that is? She's in the media now, dude. Everybody's seen. You don't know who that is?
Anne
She,
Hathaway.
Not
look
by
her up.
name.
Just look
Like
her
the
up.
name sounds familiar.
Just look her up. She's bad.
At first, when you said it, I thought of Anne Frank, the girl that like survived the Holocaust. But that like that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
because they're
Oh,
both of their names.
Anne
are
Frank,
Anne.
top 4 all time. Yeah.
That's what I was like. That's a really weird person to
said
put, but
Hathaway?
sure.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway.
Let me see.
I just
see.
had to
Let me see a
include one of
picture.
the girls in there.
What does she do? She's an actress?
Oh wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
I've like seen. I remember her when she was younger, but
What was
like
she in?
She's still bad too.
she's in the Princess Diaries. The Idea of You.
You know, I had to
she's in
include her in there.
Interstellar. That's a big
That's
one.
what it is.
Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, no, I remember her.
Interstellar.
What about her speaks to you? Like,
What do you,
just
you
like
look at her and nothing spoke to you?
no.
Okay, all right. I mean, I guess to each his own.
I guess.
Talk that talk, bro. Stand on business.
I guess to each his own, but Interstellar, great movie.
That is a great movie.
Oh my god.
Interstellar is a phenomenal movie.
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
I heard it's a fire movie. I haven't watched it, bro.
You have to watch it.
You
It's
gotta
so
watch
good.
it.
That's
It's a
what
great
everyone
movie.
says.
It's so good. So my top 4 is Matthew McConaughey squeaks his way in there, I think. So I really like Denzel Washington.
Ooh,
I love
yeah,
Denzel
I love
Washington.
Denzel.
The Equalizer movies are some of my favorite
Oh, you
movies
love
of
the
all time.
Equalizer?
Those are so
fire,
good.
Yeah, those are
Yep.
good.
Then I'm a huge fan of Tom Brady,
Okay.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And I was gonna put Logan Paul because that's my dog, but
Harry McKee's cousin.
yeah, randomly somehow like second cousin. I need him to get me in contact with him. Harry McKee, if you're watching, and we know that you are, help me talk to Logan Paul.
Talk to Charlie. Wait, that's his name? C-Mac?
Charlie McKee. is
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
Talk to C-Mac about that shit.
I'm sure.
Either C-Mac or Homeboy. You know, you talk to
Bro, I remember him like always on the morning announcements, just
yeah,
around.
CHS Live.
Yes, bro.
Yo.
Shout out to the greatest CHS live member of all time, though. Slay the day away, Crocodile. I don't even know his name or who he is anymore, but so yeah, my top.
That's a crazy take, bro.
Crazy pull.
With the peace sign.
Yes, bro. So Matthew McConaughey, Kevin Durant, Tom Brady, Denzel Washington. I will give a shout out to Steve Harvey. Too.
Okay, I was on
Steve
I was
Harvey.
just gonna ask,
Harvey?
I was just gonna
Steve
ask you.
Harvey, because Steve.
I was gonna ask you. I almost just asked you. I almost just asked you. You're
it's
lying.
tough.
You're lying. Steve Harvey's in your 4, bro. Stop
Yeah,
lying.
no, I might have to. I might have to go Steve Harvey.
Why
Denzel.
Steve Harvey?
Because when I was,
His
this is
teeth?
more personal.
His
but,
big
like,
ass teeth. His
No,
Your fucking freak ass
Yeah,
dentist.
yes,
Your freak ass
potato head
dentist. Big ass teeth.
No, bro. So Steve Harvey and Denzel Washington and Matthew McConaughey are 3 of the biggest factors that got me into the Christian faith. Like they're all very
Okay,
vocal about
yes,
their
yes.
Christian faith.
Yes,
And I love it.
Yeah,
and I
Steve
love how they
Harvey
like
too,
bring
yeah.
it more to like a realistic point of view instead of just being like they just read off the Bible and like say all this shit. They're like, God just wants good for you and God loves you. Like you just try to be a good person and try to do right by God and you're doing the right things. Like I like that more than like you need to show up to church every day. If you don't, you're a bad person. You can't have sex before you're married. Like obviously,
act like a good
yeah.
person rather than
Like I understand. Like I like the Christian ideas, and as I got more into it, I got more into those values. But like getting people into it, I think you need to come at it the approach the way they did,
Exactly. I
because
agree.
that's what worked for me. And I just look at myself as a normal guy. So if it worked for me, I feel like it can work for a lot of people. And so I hope one day I can be like them and encourage people, if you're listening to this, to go into the Christian faith, because it's the greatest thing I ever did for myself. But that's the reason why Steve Harvey's in there for me, not because of his fucking big teeth. Big teeth and his bald head, bald ass head, his mustache. So I guess I'll have to redo it. So I'll have to go Steve Harvey at 1 because he's the person I listen to the most.
So he barely cracks the top 4, and now he's your 1?
Well, because I kind of forgot about him because
You forgot about your number 1?
Yeah,
That's
because when I had thought about it initially, I remembered about him, and then he said Matthew McConaughey, and then like my mind just went somewhere
I
else,
just
and I
got you in
forgot about
shambles. Over
Rylan really got me.
He's really got his shambles with his panties and his fucking homemade breakfast.
That's
3
right.
eggs and fucking salt and pepper.
Either way, thank you guys so much for watching.
We didn't even make scramble it.
Washington 2, Tom Brady 3, Matthew McConaughey 4. Kevin Durant will have to be at the
Honorable
5.
mention.
Mention. He's on the wall over there. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching the 4TV podcast. You guys are awesome. Thank you for making it this far in the podcast. If you have,
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys
of course, we might have Rylan be our new co-host here. So hopefully you guys liked him and you'll get to see more of him.
We'll see.
As always, we love each and every one of you. Videos will drop every other Monday at 3 p.m. And as always, throw them 4s up. Yes,
4TV.
Yes, sir.
We see you in the next
4.
one. Peace out.